What's going on, people? Your boy KV back with another one. And I got a couple miles to share with y'all today, you know what I'm saying? So, the first mod, I ain't gonna even say it's a mod. It's more of a necessity, I should say. As you all know, the 2020 Mustang GT PP1 come with Michelin Pilot Cup 4 tires. So I needed some tires, but I was not gonna pay the prices they want for Michelin tires, you know. I don't track the car, I don't race it. It's more of just a cruiser on the weekend. So I was not gonna spend, almost $2 for some tires. That was not gonna happen. So what I did do is get the brand that I've used, for a long time. They make great tires and they're reasonably priced. I went with the Delinte, as you can see. And also, what I did is, to me, on the front of the PP1 cars, the 255, 40, 19s, it's kind of too small of a sidewall for me. So in the front, I chose to get the 255, 45, 19s. Going up that little bit in the tire size on the sidewall really cut down a lot on the gap in the front, It makes the car look like it's been lowered, And in the back, I went with the Delintes, but I went with a 285 40 19, as like I had on my other Mustang. And that really cut down the gap too, as you can see, So it really, really gave it a better look. It's a good looking tire, but it gave it an overall better look because it makes the car look like it's lowered and cut down some of that, that wheel gap. And I didn't spend a lot of money, And I know a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh man, I know this guy didn't get a PP1 Mustang and put some cheap Delinte. He should have went with the Michelin. He should have went with the Nitos. He should have went with, the Continentals. He should have went with whatever, But I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you're just driving your car as a daily driver or as a weekend toy, why spend all that money on some tires when all the other tires are gonna do the exact same thing? Like I said, I know I'm gonna get some hate in the comments for it, but hey, man, teach his own. If you want to spend $2 on tires just to drive to work every day and they only last 10,000 miles, that's you. But these tires here last 55,000 miles. So I'm cool with that, you know what I'm saying? And they look good and they perform good. You can still have fun with it, you still launch it. They hook great, don't get me wrong, So, but to me, it looks good, And I snuck in another model on y'all too. I'm probably gonna get flack for this one too, but I did it. So what I did was I added new exhaust. I took the active exhaust off, and I added the CNL Axlebacks muffler delete with the black tips. And I'm gonna tell you something. This thing sounds nasty, you know what I'm saying? The cold starts are brutal, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie, I had the Steeda H pipe paired with this, and it's loud, Now, if you have a manual car, it's gonna be a lot louder because you only have 6 gears, and you're gonna hold the gears longer, and you're gonna take the RPM higher up in the band, and it's gonna scream. If you have the 10-speed car, it's gonna be loud to about 25, 3,000 RPM until the gears shift, and you get into those higher gears, and then it kind of idle down, But like I said, the cold starts is gonna be brutal, And if you get on it, yeah, you're gonna wake everybody up, So if you got neighbors that complain about noise or anything like that, hey, I'm telling you something. These are really right here gonna really piss them off, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, with the tips, they really feel that real balance out in the back, and that was really my main issue with the active exhaust, Ford, they make performance cars, they make great cars, but the small details they kind of miss on. Like, you're gonna make that area that big for the balance, put bigger tips on it, man. If you're gonna have a performance pack with active exhaust, put 4-inch tips on it. And most people are keep it. It's just to fill the balance up. That just looks kind of funny with those little tips they have on the active exhaust. And yeah, the passenger side has a slight tilt to it, you know, everybody that does exhaust know you're gonna get that, but I'm eventually gonna weld that up, weld the whole system in there to straighten that all up. But overall, it looks pretty good, you know, and it sounds wonderful. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give y'all the sound bite and let y'all hear what it sounds like. So yeah, as you can see, it sounds great, you know. But as overall, I think I'm doing pretty good with the car. I think it looks great. Those black tips really set it off. And with those new tires I got on there, it cutting down that fender gap. It really, really makes the car look good, you know. Because, you know, that before it kind of set up like a truck, but when you add the bigger tires, it really fills the wheel gap up. And it gives you a better look, give you a better stance, you know. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it gives you a better ride too also. So, you know, I'm an older guy, so I'm not really into lowering cars and all that, but to me, you know, with the bigger tires, it make it look like it's lower, so you get the same effect for cheaper. Looks good, you know. So, oh yeah. Well, this is just a quick update video I want to give you guys about some of the miles I've done, you know, in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, but I want to tell everybody I appreciate the love. I appreciate you watching the videos, and peace out.